Hey guys and armies. So, I'm not sure if you guys know, but Tony from American Hustle Life is actually being exposed for leaving an army high and dry. So they were supposed to go ahead and do a Tony meet event, so to speak, and it was supposed to take place in LA. So the Twitter account at the handle of Lechman Chelsea had went and explained what was it that was going on. I have also took a screenshot caption, which you're going to be able to watch within the next few seconds, and I'll come back with the rest of my thoughts.
어두워져가 내 미래의 빛 지기 어린 사랑의 이른 꿈의 길내 야망의 도끼 매어 칼을 갈았지 But 참을 수 없는 내 욕심에 칼을 묻어져 알고 있었다 이 사랑은 악마의 또 다른 이름 손을 잡지 마 외쳤지만 쳐버렸지 내 양심을 난 이게 서로 느끼는 내 가로는 실드 현실에 지켜본 게 묻은 비트 생각 못했지 그 욕심이 지옥을 부르는 나팔이 펴지는 달콤한 미소로 내게 말해 속삭이던 내 귓가에 말해 Don't be like a prey Smooth like a snake 손 알고 싶은데 내게서 떠나줘 내게서 떠나줘 멀어져 나도 널 구해줘 숨이 차오르고 뒤틀린 현실에 눈 감는 매일 밤 울리는 비극에 오르고 But 이제야 벗게 그걸 잊는 게 단초에 보니까 안 돼 그 입술이 너무 달콤했기에 연애 취해 버려진 미래 깨어나고 볼 땐 이미 사방인지를 건드릴 수 없는 매소주의 시선들 기적고 외쳐 이 현실을 미치도록 좋았지 달콤함에 중독된 병신 그래 병신 놓치기 싫어 쌍화의 손길을 이 거짓 속에 헤어날 수 없어 웃음을 돌려놔줘 별이 날아 숨겨냈던 날 찾아줘 이 거짓 속에 헤어날 수 없어 웃음을 돌려놔줘 별이 날아 숨겨냈던 날 찾아줘 이 거짓 속에 헤어날 수 없어 웃음을 돌려놔줘 It's too evil It's too evil Yeah, it's too evil
Hey guys, so you pretty much had went and saw the tweets that were in that thread. So the first thing I definitely want to express is that I hope that Kobe feels a whole lot more better and that she do becomes, her natural bubbly self from what, was described to me. I hope that this experience that she had went through wouldn't affect her in terms of actually trying to help out people or doing something that's going to be fun and great for people, because I strongly believe that she had good intentions doing it. It's just that in her case and stuff, the person that she was doing it with just didn't have the good intentions. I definitely want to say that Nate is also a true MVP. When he had went and found out about the fact that Tony had went and was starting to charge people for that, and then he just went and disassociate himself for that. Nate, you are a true MVP for that, and I respect you for it. Now, Tony. Oh, Tony. I'm not really feeling the fact that he had actually tried to use Jimin for profit and as well for clout, or the fact of his association for profit and clout. I find it to be strongly despicable and dishonest. And to be honest and stuff like that, as somebody who is a Jimin biased person, Jimin himself is way too much of a nice person to be associated with someone who would have that type of form of a greed, you know? And I think because of the fact that he had that type of form of a greed, it sometimes, I mean, well, now after reading that thread, it makes me question what was Tony's intentions when he first had went and encountered, BTS and Jimin. What was his intentions? Were they ill intentions? Were they good intentions? Because I don't understand why is it that he is sitting here saying stuff like, well, I'm going to go ahead and make millions, or I'm going to go ahead and do a collaboration, or, oh, they owe me, or da 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 da. Like, you sound like as if you're so very entitled to somebody else's success when honestly you're not. BTS had went and worked extremely hard for the stuff that they have went and did and everything else. And I feel like if you really wanted that same form of success, you should have went and worked really hard too. Or you should have went and kept it genuine. Or you should have went and been a bit more humble about things. You can't sit there and say or do things like that, like trying to go ahead and make profit off of somebody else's fan base and then trying to say things like, oh, I'm going to turn them into my fans. Like, no, that's 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 dishonest and that's not genuine, and that is the complete opposite of what Jimin is. And what bothers me the most is that Kobe was the one that had went and gotten hate off of something that you were trying to do, and then try to shift the blame. It's really despicable and disgusting, and I don't understand. It is so despicable and so disgusting that you would really feel that type of form of entitlement to somebody else's profits or to somebody else's fame. And then to make it bad enough, you went and you took advantage over somebody who was a sweetheart. She was trying to go ahead and do something that was not only for your sake, but as well as doing something that was supposed to be in sake of armies for them to have something to do and to have fun. And like, to be honest, it's just upsetting to me because it's like whenever I see somebody who is opposed to, well, not as opposed to, that's the wrong thing to say, but I'm bothered by the fact that you would take advantage over somebody who had nice intentions and stuff like that, who was trying to present ideas and everything else that was actually going with the party planner thing. And then to make it bad enough, she's also too like another form of a producer and everything. Which also kind of goes into the fact of, the fact that like armies is not just like, a fandom filled with teenage girls and stuff, but that could be a different entire video and stuff and a whole entire other day. But basically it's just this. Tony was wrong for taking advantage of an army, for taking advantage of somebody who was a nice, sweet person, for taking advantage of Kobe. And that's just truly disgusting to me. That's the very opposite of what Jimin is, who is a sweetheart. He's overall a sweetheart. I don't understand. Okay, but anyways, getting back to the topic and stuff before I start really rambling really bad. I think there's a few points here that I'm trying to like really express how messed up this entire thing is. It's the fact that another person who was like a sweetheart gotten attacked over something that somebody else had did, and it was just, I guess you can say that armies had went and took Tony's side, or there were a couple of armies, I'm not going to generalize, but there are a couple of armies that probably had went and took Tony's side over her side or whatever, because they probably had went and viewed Tony himself as, the guy who had went and been nice to Jimin, or had went and befriended Jimin. I'm sorry, guys. Had went and befriended Jimin, and I think that because of that type of form of association and stuff, it kind of just became that thing of, oh, well, Tony won't do this, or Tony wouldn't be able to do this because of X, Y, and Z and stuff. He's nice, he's this, and he's that. And because of that, another army and stuff like that, another person who was actually doing stuff in the best interest of army had went and gotten attacked. Also, plus two, I think that this is one of those type of things where we had been finally able to see people in their true colors, rather if they are from BTS's past or currently in their present. And this is just something that we're going to have to start looking out for, you know? Yeah, so that's pretty much it of my video and stuff. I want to give out a shout out to the Twitter handle, Lechman Chelsea. Thank you for letting me use this thread, and I hope to see you guys later. And before I go, please go stream DNA. Okay, bye guys.